he's number one. Brandy, he's super fun. Brandy, he knows his stuff. Brandy, the standard's tough. Brandy, the macho man. Brandy, he surely can. Brandy, he'll get the deal. Brandy, the watch, world's will. Rolex shining on his wrist. Every detail can be missed. Attitude of all the best. Brandy puts them to the test. From vintage gems to modern kings, explaining all the little things. Your watch is all your passion too. Brandy's got the guide for you. The Rolex King, luxury watches are his thing. The watchman's here, bringing watch reviews all year. The Rolex King, Patek Philippe and everything. Subscribe and ring the bell. Brandy's channel does it well. Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. Brandy, the watchman. Brandy, he surely can. Brandy, he will get the deal. Brandy, the watch, world's real. Brandy, he's number one. Brandy, he's super fun. Brandy, he knows his stuff. Brandy, the standard's tough. Brandy, the watchman. Brandy, he surely can. Brandy, he will get the deal. Brandy, the watch, world's real. Rolex shining on his wrist. Every detail can't be missed. Attitude, all the best. Brandy puts them to the test. Vintage gems to modern kings, explaining all the little things. If watches are your passion too, Brandy's got the guide for you. Brandy, the Rolex King, luxury watches are his thing. Brandy, the watchman's here, bringing watch reviews all year. Brandy, the Rolex King, Patek Philippe and everything. Click subscribe and ring the bell. Brandy's channel does it well. Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. Brandy, Brandy. Good evening. How is everybody doing this evening? Full disclosure, I feel pretty sick. Got a very bad dose of a cold. Summer cold, winter cold, whatever. I have been out of the picture for a couple of days. Silver Cloud, I have been able to do some stalking. Right. That's a joke, by the way. I don't stalk anybody. I was speaking to somebody today, and he said, don't worry about Oisin O'Malley. Everybody knows what a complete loser he is. And I'm thinking, they don't. But if they didn't, they will after seeing this video. But again, I'm not feeling too good. On Monday morning at 8 a.m., Oisin O'Malley released a paid video about a Chinese watch that is an absolute piece of garbage. He put the paid up pretty quickly, but not immediately. It was within the first hour, so I'm going to give him credit for that. He also didn't say this watch is as good as a Longines or as good as a Rolex. I'm going to give him credit for that, right? What was odd to me was 8 a.m. on a Monday morning in the United Kingdom is the stupidest time ever to put out a video, especially a paid video, because nobody's going to watch. If you want to put out a video about nothing, you put it out at 7 p.m. on a Sunday night, and you will get just extra views because people are at home with nothing better to do. You do not put it out at 8 a.m. on a Monday. So we've established that. It will make sense when you get to 12 o'clock, though. It'll all make sense then. And the video, let's just do the titles first. The video is titled, Can't Believe and Affordable. I mean, it's £600, $600 garbage. Is $600 affordable? In the watch world, yeah, it is. A couple of days later, he changed the title to Best Watch Under $600. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. It just isn't, guys. And then he's just changed it again today to Outstanding Quality Under €1,000. And I'm like, hang on a minute. Isn't €1,000 $1,165? Isn't that double what you said a couple of days ago? I mean, if you're gonna tell lies and fibs, you gotta remember what the hell you wrote before. You gotta like document this, like Brenny has. Anyway, I've put it up on my wall in case you want to see, and I have a suggestion for Oisin's next title. And the suggestion is just put, I can't believe it's not butter. That'll definitely work, Oisin. Put, I can't believe it's not butter, Oisin, and that'll definitely help the video. Let's take you back to Monday. I'm not reading any comments yet, just bloody listen, right? Monday. I'm thinking, why the hell is he putting out a video at 8 a.m. on a Monday when your head honcho Timmy's asleep? Not able to get that first comment in saying that this is the greatest piece of garbage video he's ever seen in his life, and congratulations, Oisin. Nothing. But he did have his simps, and by noon, it got to 3,000 views. About 15 comments, about 17, 18 likes. Suicide, if you ask me. And then it hit 1 o'clock, 1,000 views, 2 o'clock, 1,000 views, 3 o'clock, 1,000 views, 4 o'clock, 1,000 views, 5 o'clock, 1,000 views, 6 o'clock, 1,000 views. That video hit 1,000 views every hour on the hour, right? And then with real views on top of that, the video was sitting at 10,000 views at 6 p.m. Voila. That's why he did it. He boosted the video and had no choice but to put it out early. What's also interesting, and I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I didn't catch it, but somehow it went from no likes to 16 likes to 200 likes out of nowhere. But it looks balanced, doesn't it? 10,000 views, 200 likes. But the video was dead. Dead. And overnight, got about 1,500 views. If you know how YouTube works, they will push, and then as the video dies, they won't push it anymore. The only point where a video resurrects is where, like, you talk about Harrods or you talk about London. I had a video where I went to London and I did 6 Rolex shops in 4 hours. Initially didn't do very well, and then it got picked up a couple of weeks after it started to get views. And you know, it's Rolex, it's London, it's 80s. But it still only got, when it was starting to come out of nowhere, you know, 150 views an hour. And then it died and died and died. And now that video today still gets 5 to 6 views an hour, because that's just the way YouTube works. It's just the way it works. So Oisin's dead video. We're on the next day. We get to noon. This is Tuesday. And his video is sitting at 12,500 views, which is god awful considering he has over 400,000 subscribers on paper. And then bang, 1 o'clock 1,000, 2 o'clock 1,000, 3 o'clock 1,000, 4 o'clock 1,000, 5 o'clock 1,000. Bosh, 18,000 views out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And 544 likes again, out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. But I witnessed the likes dropping in. I'll tell you about the likes in a minute, because I've seen 3 drops of likes and they're all the same amount. And I like to see patterns. But I'll tell you this, right? That video at 1740, which is 540, died. It died. It died a death. I can't read my notes. I can't read my fucking notes. Maybe I should have been a gynecologist in a previous life. Right, I'm reading my notes now. Okay, that's making sense to me now. So the video got 18,000 maximum at 5:44 on the Tuesday. And then over the next 2 days, exactly 2 days, the video got 2,115 views and only 11 likes. Oisin's video died on Tuesday evening at 5:44. Right? Just remember that. It died. It died with 18,216 views. Because 2 days later, at 5:40, now I'm able to read my notes, it had achieved 20,380 views. That's today. That's at 5:40 today. Essentially getting over 48 hours only 2,115 views. Do you know what the average view on that per hour is? Let me just have a look. Let me get a calculator out and let me just divide 2,115 views by 48. That means his latest video averaged 44 views an hour for the last 2 days. It died twice. It died twice. And then let's talk about the last 24 hours, which is even more damning. In the last 24 hours, because the likes keep going up and down, which is fair enough, according to my records, it actually got 14 likes. Go figure. So from the timestamp from 2 days ago, he had more likes, so it's dropped out. In 24 hours, that video got 380 views. Let's get a calculator again, and let's do, this is really, Matt, you cannot hide behind math, right?
Let's divide 380 views by 24 hours in a day. That's 15 views an hour. In the last 24 hours, Oisin's latest paid video got 15 views per hour. Undisputed. I have all the evidence. I have all the documentation. Right? And then I want to talk to you about something else. And I managed to catch one of them. On a timestamp of 6 minutes past 5. I think it was 2 nights ago. To 44 minutes past 5. 147 likes dropped in. That's 147 likes on a dead video in 38 minutes. 147 likes from 158 views. That is mathematically impossible. That's like 93% of your viewers liked it. That's just not possible. The math is there for everybody to see. Well, I could see it. What I did witness was 3 like drops of about 150. 3 times 150 is 450. If his video is currently sitting at 540 likes, that means his video only really got 100 likes out of his 20,000 views. I'm pretty sure that the actual real views on his video without the paid is in the low 7,000s. If Oisin O'Malley didn't boost his video with views and likes, that video would have 7,000 views and 120 likes. And if you don't like this, Oisin, sue me, please. Just sue me, because you're going to lose. You're going to lose because you're a cheater. I have seen it myself, and if you didn't see it up close and watching what was going on, you wouldn't have a clue, because now looking at his video, something else just happened. Something else just happened in the last hour. In the last hour, that dead video that averaged 14 views per hour over the last 24 hours just got another 1,000 views. Bang! Out of nowhere. Bang! Out of nowhere. It went from 20,380 to 21,380. Bang! Out of nowhere. That just doesn't happen, guys. It doesn't happen that way unless the video is viral. And there's no way a Chinese garbage watch is going to resurrect itself and give you 1,000 views. Oisin is desperate here. He's desperate to fool paid advertisers. Why would he change the title of his video 3 times? That's a desperate man using desperate measures. He also reports all my videos. That's why I can't swear, because my video will get reported. And all I'm doing is giving out factual information. You can't argue with any of the numbers that I have talked about today. What I've also done is I've documented this. If you go to my wall, you can clearly see the spikes and the troughs and the anomalies. With math, you can't argue with math. And that's all I've done. Another reason for doing this is there is a YouTuber out there putting out really good content. He put out a video about Rolex the other week, beautifully made video, and he got about 13,000 views, and he has 100,000 subscribers. And when he's looking at videos and YouTube is saying, hey, you know, if you want to improve your videos, copy this. If you copy somebody like Oisin, you thinking that Oisin is an example of what a good YouTuber is. He's not. Because all his views are fake, all his likes are fake, and most of his comments are from simps. And that happened to me once. One time I was doing a paid promotion for a Chinese company, and I put the paid up, and I had, I think, 8,000 subscribers, put the video out, it got 2,000 views. And I was a bit pissed because I'd done my research. I'd gone on to other YouTubers who'd done similar reviews on the watches and saw that they had got 50,000 views. And what I did was I literally copied their thumbnails, and I copied the wording exactly the same. So essentially, I was doing a better quality video, which it was. One of the guys was doing it on his bedroom bed, on the bloody bed sheet. The bed sheet is moving, and he's talking about this watch, and he had 50,000 views. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can do better. Put the video out, dead. I then went back and looked at the comments. On 50,000 views, the guy had 3 comments and 13 likes. And I realized they were boosted. I had wasted all that time trying to emulate what YouTube had told me is what you need to do to get more views, when all I had to do was buy them. And on my backup channel, this is really funny. If you go to the Brenny backup channel, there are 2 Chinese watch videos on my backup channel. And if you go most popular videos on my backup channel, those 2 watches come up there because the Chinese company, without my permission, boosted both of my videos. And you can tell they're boosted because they've got no comments, no likes, and each one has got 10,000 views. And they did that without my permission. I had no idea they can boost your videos without your permission, but they can. I'm not saying that Oisin O'Malley is using the Chinese manufacturer of these watches to help boost his videos, but I'm just telling you that a lot of these companies seem to not have a problem with boosting videos to maybe help the companies look better. What's also telling to me is on his nomadic video, which is dead, it hasn't had a comment in 5 days. That's just got another 9,000 views. It's almost at 90,000 views. And when Oisin's done a proper nomadic video 2 years ago, where he's put some real effort into it, would you believe that's only got like 18, 19,000 views in 2 years? My only thought process is that the advertisers must know and mustn't care. That's got to be the only thought process. All I can do on this video is be as clear and concise as possible to let you know that Oisin O'Malley has 440,000 subscribers, and it's highly likely that 300,000 are fake. And because of what he's done, every single paid video that he puts out, he's got to boost it. And what he'll have to do is he'll have to bandwagon some videos. So let's say Longines brings out a new watch. He'll have to bandwagon it and say, Longines brought out a new watch and it's better than any Rolex, just to bring in those clicks, those views, to help make his channel look more relevant. I'm going to give you an example of what I'm saying. Omega just brought out a new automatic reduced Speedmaster. I could have put a video out saying the new Omega Speedmaster is dog shit because it's too bloody thick. It's too bloody small, it's too bloody thick, and it's a flipping automatic. I would have had 10,000 views. Easy. I could have also gone, and it's thicker than a Snoopy. I could have started the video off saying, Omega just made a fatal mistake. They brought out a watch that's too flipping thick. It's even thicker than a Snoopy. But I've been sick. I've been ill. I haven't got time for this crap at the moment. But that's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to clickbait videos to try and hide what he's been up to. But he's essentially destroyed his channel. His only income is simps who are supporting him, donations, and advertisers who are paying him. The other thing you need to be careful with is he's using copyright music on his videos. You don't get paid when you're using copyright music, but also you don't get paid when you're paying for views. YouTube's not stupid. So a video, even the nomadic video with 86,000 views at the moment, he hasn't earned any money off that because he used copyright music. If there is any money to be made from that video, whoever made that song will have been paid. So the Chemical Brothers got money, not Oisin. So yeah, I hope you guys realize that part of my motivation for doing this is to help other YouTubers who watch this garbage see Oisin O'Malley and lick his arsehole out thinking he's incredible and they should emulate him when all he is a farce. He's a laughing stock, right? And I think it's case closed, isn't it? It's case closed on O'Malley, the YouTube faker. Right, let me read some of your comments. We've got 87 in the room, which I'm very impressed with. Thank you, guys. But only 18 likes. We hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Let's get this message out there. Let me read some of these comments. Dave upvoted. Thank you, Dave. Always a gentleman. Okay, so we've got Steer Pike here. Guess Brendan got fed up of doing Oisin's heavy lifting. God, he was needy, wasn't he? What a needy drunk. Yeah. What a needy drunk he was. Do you like my Longines? On my Omega NATO strap. We've got Perpetual Time in the chat. Good evening. Hello, Alex. We've got we've got the original OC. Cheers. Thank you for writing on the comments. A bit repetitive. Oh, you poor baby. Well, jog on then. And then we've got Brenny, the Rolex King. Brenny, rhythm isn't his thing. There's always one dickhead, isn't there? Is this the seagull, Brendan? No, I wouldn't buy a seagull if you paid me. This is good. Doesn't YouTube flag QQ tube views? Honestly, I don't know. But I'll save the best till last. O'Malley lost 3,000 subscribers today. A month ago, he lost 1,000. And you can argue that, you know, if you just go over and you go back and over and back, it's in real time here. So he can lose one subscriber, gain a subscriber, lose one subscriber, gain a subscriber, and 1,000 will drop off back and forth. It's just the way it is because it's real time. YouTube is real time. So when I say his videos got 11 views an hour, that's real time. That's real bloody time. 180 views in 24 hours, that's real. When he got 1,000 views an hour ago, that's real time. He's just lost 3,000 subscribers in the last couple of hours. That's because he's bought subscribers or something's gone wrong. There's a glitch in the matrix. That's unexplainable. That's not explainable. Tim Wright tried to explain to somebody with brains how Social Blade work. Try and explain that one, Timmy. Explain how Oisin lost 3,000 subscribers today. Explain that one, you thick idiot, right? Yeah, so there you go. Ref, how are you, man? Good to hear you, man. You want to say anything? Go ahead, put it up. You don't have to pay. Ninja, hey Bernie, how's it going? Oh, we've got D-Mule in there. This guy's just a simp. We're not going to read your comments, D-Mule, because you're just a simp. That's interesting. Oisin will soon be at 500k. It takes a good channel with good views a month. You're lucky if you get 1,000 new subscribers. You're lucky. To predict that you will be at 500,000 views in a couple of weeks when you've only got, I think he had 437,000 at the time, is laughable. It's laughable. It's hilarious. And he's just lost 3,000. The good thing is he's paying through the nose for these. And if he wants to walk around with 500,000 subscribers, if it makes him feel more manly, more fool him. Nomadic video is at 90,000. I'll tell you something about the nomadic video. I sent a link to Nomadic's video to Peter, the owner of Nomadic Watches, today. And I wrote, do you honestly think your video got 90,000 views? I'm still waiting for a reply. He can't be that stupid. Peter, are you really this stupid? This goes, why is he so obsessed with this grifter? You guys, let you two, is he gay? There you go. Still talking about Oisin. What's your point? I think D-Mule's is actually Oisin O'Malley. I think Oisin's got a few fake accounts. Oisin's fans obviously don't care and still watching him. They're not watching him. They're not watching him. The most views he's had on that video is 7,000 real views in 4 days with a channel with allegedly 440,000 subscribers. That's an embarrassment. If I was Oisin O'Malley, I wouldn't be swanning around. So I've got another one here. Go, O'Malley is a piece of shit. No, don't call O'Malley a piece of shit. You don't know him like I know him. He's a lovely guy. He loves children and animals, and he gives beggars money. He's a really nice guy. He doesn't perv over people having a meal privately and video them. He doesn't do anything like that. He's a lovely guy. Don't be calling Oisin a pervert. Oisin has 500 subscribers. He's a star. Yeah, he is. He's a superstar. He might be at 1 million next year. He might. This is interesting, but I don't know how this works. This is from Paz to you. Good evening. That's true, Brenny. He also lost 3,000 subs over the last 2 days. You don't lose subs, you buy. So that means his viewer base is dissolving. Also, he got 0 super chats during the last live stream. Okay. Yeah. There will be a point where your fans will turn on you. I believe Oisin's put out 3 paid videos in a row. People want more for the money. It's a bit like Tim Wright. Have you seen his channel recently? It's in the doghouse because people want more for the money and he's not providing it. Oisin, if you're going to have simps, you've got to provide a service. So you've got to give them quality videos, and they can't always be paid. As that's his only form of income, that's all you're going to see. So yeah, eventually you're going to get bored. What I'm trying to think is maybe his video got sent out to real people. They looked at it and went, another paid video, and now he's spruiking garbage, unsubscribe. That's what I'm assuming. I'm telling you, when I put out paid videos, they don't do well. I lose subscribers. They just They kill me. Maybe that's what's happened. 3,000's a hell of a lot, but you know, he has pissed off quite a lot of people. And he is an awful racist. There's a better word for it, where you hate Jewish people. I can't remember the word, because I'm not a racist, and I don't hate Jewish people. Yeah, yeah. Oh, O'Malley rarely talks about watches. Half the time, he doesn't even know the watch viewers ask about. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. I don't know anything about watches. It does say on my channel that I watches and more. What is your objective regarding Oisin at this point? Honestly, I've been sick as a dog this week. I don't feel too good, and I've had nothing better to do. If I had nothing better to do, I would not have seen the pattern here. The pattern is this. The video gets no views during peak hours. It gets all the views between noon and 6. And then likes dropping in pots of 150 out of nowhere. And if I wasn't sick this week with a very bad cold, I wouldn't have seen it. I would have just assumed, hey, that video got 20,000 views in 4 days. It's got 500 likes. It's only got like 30 comments, which is garbage, or 40 comments, which is garbage. But hey, it's a paid video. I wouldn't know what the hell was going on. That's my point. All right. And again, somebody very famous reached out to me yesterday. Said, Brenny, why are you wasting your time on this? I said, because I've got nothing better to do. I'm not feeling too good. I'm sitting in bed ill. Look at me. I look like shit, right? And I'm back at work tomorrow. And I thought, let's just get this done. Let's put out a final video showing everybody the truth. And I won't make this members only, so this can be used. So you can use this video, Curly. You can go to my wall, Curly, and all the evidence is there for you. It's idiot proof, this. He's now at 437. Yeah, I know that. And they're not getting his super chats. The thing is, he would have just had a load of money from YouTube. So whatever all the super chats he got from the Sims last month, he'll have just had all that money. When he bought the Pams were dropping like a stone. Still are. Pams. I believe Panerai is closing loads of shops, aren't they? I really haven't done any proper videos in a while. I did my Starbucks video. I did 2 Starbucks videos. I did one funny one and one real one. And if you're thinking of buying a Starbucks, I think I covered everything in the Starbucks video. But Rolex hasn't paid. I'm a bit disappointed. And they won't let me keep the watch either. I've got to give the watch back. Can you tell me what I've done wrong? They said that they had not a single person come into a single Rolex AD asking for a watch this week. And I'm like, well, loads of people saw the video Rolex, so yeah, I ain't gonna get paid for my Starbucks video, and they want the watch back. So yeah, maybe I should buy views on that video to fool Rolex. I could buy likes and views, and then they'll think maybe it did better than it actually did. I gotta tell you guys, I got 11,000 subscribers, and my proper Starbucks video got 4,000 views. I'm happy with that. That's the equivalent to somebody with 400,000 views getting, well, you do the math. It's a lot of views. It's a lot of views, guys. Even my piss take video got like 2,000 views. That's a lot of views. What would that be? That would be like 80,000 views if I had 40,000 subscribers. And that's just a video where I'm picking the piss. So there you go. Haven't you checked his songs? But many artists now that music will be copyrighted. It automatically gets picked up Yeah, it will 100% be picked up and copyrighted. I know, because I post videos. I've also had music I've used with permission get copyrighted a couple of weeks later. And then I've had to reply to say, listen, I have permission to use this. And by then the video is dead. And that's happened to me more than once. Rev says 85 people are watching. Yeah, but there's only 30 comments. Maybe they're fake. Maybe they're not real. Maybe I don't have 90 people watching. Maybe I paid for people to watch. Maybe this is all fake. Maybe YouTube is really the Matrix. But I've only got 30 comments. Just press the button, guys. 31. Thank you. Thank you for somebody feeling sorry for Brenny. I am quite sick, by the way. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I still don't believe that. Paz is telling me that it's explainable. You don't lose subs you buy. You can only lose real subs. That means real people are leaving him. But 3,000 in when I woke up this morning, he lost 1,000 subscribers overnight, and that could have been explained with what I was telling you guys. You know where it goes back and forth, and then he lost another 2,000, which is 3,000. I genuinely think that YouTube does a sweep every so often, and he got caught up in a sweep. That's really funny, because I don't watch it anymore, but yeah, you're right. So this is a really good point. Watching his live videos, he makes snide hidden comments about you. He's too scared to come at you, all guns blazing. Think he'll make his match. He's afraid of me. I'm older than Oisin. All right, I look like shit tonight. I've just spent 3 days in bed with a really bad cold. And I got to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I can outmatch him. No problem. I believe he did a video talking about YouTube channels for last week. I didn't get mentioned. What a coward. What he chose to do is report my videos and get them demonetized. He managed to get one taken down. And he's tried some other things which I can't let you know what's happened. There has been things done to me outside of YouTube that I cannot discuss for legal reasons, just so you know. But yeah, he's a big coward, Oisin. A big drunk coward. 0 super chats yesterday. Yeah. And well deserved. Well deserved. Such a great launching, yeah. It is. I don't know if Steve's in the chat, but Steve has a love-hate relationship with his launching. And I told him, if you ever sell it, you're going to regret it. And then I just like... Do you know what I was doing today? I was looking at a Peter Blake again. I was looking at a Peter Blake again because a Peter Blake looks great on a NATO strap. And then I was thinking, well, you're going to buy a Peter Blake for £2,500 that's going to need a full service. It's going to cost you at least 800 quid to have it brought back to life. And there's not going to be a patch on a longing. And a longing looks incredible on a NATO strap. That watch is, just from memory, 11.8 millimeters. Why would you want a Rolex Submariner or a Omega? I mean, Omega is so fucked. This watch fucks Omega It fucks Omega hard in the ass. This is the ass fucker of Omega. The 300M or this. You buy this. You'd have to be a complete shitwit to buy an Omega 300M. This kills it, right? And all the guys with the Omega 300Ms, they put it on these NATO straps and they feel like this watch is incredible. And I'm Brenny Brenny Bond. And this year, Longines brings out the Omega 300M killer. You can get this watch with discount for £1,800, right? And I know I love Artem. I love Artem. Love it. But Artem doesn't make a skunk strap, right? They don't make it. So I've had to put it on a Omega. Doesn't that look the bollocks on an Omega strap? And why the hell would you buy a 300M when this exists? And this watch is just so versatile. If you're thinking about buying an Omega sports watch, a Tudor, stop. 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 Go to Longines. Buy one of these Hydra Conquests. Right? I'll be honest with you. Because of the color palette of this, it don't go with every strap I've got. It just doesn't. I got a new strap from Artem, a canary yellow. It doesn't go with this. If I'd have got the black one with the grey bezel, it would have gone with it. So, yeah, save yourself a lot of trouble, a lot of hassle. Get yourself a Longines. You do know that's a ceramic bezel. Ask me anything about this watch, I'll tell you. And I've sold all my watches. I only have one Longines and all Rolexes. I don't have any Omegas. I don't have any Panerais. I don't have any Tudors. Nothing. Nothing. This and Rolexes. And the past week I've been wearing a Starbucks. And I go from wearing a Starbucks to this. And I don't feel like this is a lesser watch. I'm wearing a Rolex Starbucks. And now I'm wearing this. No brainer. Somebody wrote here, YouTube bot detection periodically removes bot traffic. This is why. Yeah, that's what it'll be. Yeah. And it happened before. It happened before to Oisin. I'm just trying to read through because you guys are talking to each other. I don't want to interrupt. Did you see Pirate Jesus bought Ush a suit from flea market? Ugh. No, I didn't. I don't watch it. What happens with me is somebody will tell me something that's been said about me, and then I'll think about it and go, oh, I'll have a look at it. I don't watch this crap. Just state that. I don't watch this crap. Dirk, you're not the guy I banned before, are you? Because you're getting very close to getting banned here. Did I ban you before and they had to beg to make me unban you? That was somebody else. Just trying to read your comments here. You're right. You write so many comments. 97 in the chat. You do know there was Tim Wright last night, and then there was another YouTuber, and they were looking at Happy Jewelers. I have more people in my life now than they had combined. And I'm just a guy with a cold talking to a phone. Incredible, isn't it? Can you make a live together with Oisin? Why would I do that? I will tell you that before I got sick of him, and I am sick of Oisin, he was supposed to come on my live. Good job I didn't get him on. I have gone back and deleted stuff that I did with him, though. I've got rid of some of the stuff. I think I did a 2-hour live with him. I got rid of it. I went back and found it and deleted it. I haven't deleted everything, but where he's been on the channel, I've deleted it. Make some tea. I only drink black coffee. Brenny, you buying the new Chrono? No. Mono Pusher? Absolutely not. What a piece of garbage. No. Do you know what I was thinking of buying, but I'm not sure what to do? The Interstellar watch, Murphy watch in a 42. Should I buy that watch? Put in the comments, Brenny, buy the Murphy. The feedback I've had on the Murphy is, or the Murph, is there's no anti-reflective coating on the glass. So my idea would be to see if Alex from Perpetual Time could change the glass for me. If I buy the watch and it needs the glass changing, will he do it for me? Obviously, I'll pay Alex for that. Is that something Alex could do for me? Brenny, Oisin has a watch collection worth more than most people's home. Why would he even care about super chats? I'm pretty sure he doesn't. I'm pretty sure a lot of the watches aren't his, just so you know. At a certain age, you need to own your own home, just so you know. Thoughts on the new Omega 38? I think I just covered it. Let me give you a quick review. I read in the specs it's 10 bar, but I didn't read anywhere that it's got a screw down crown. Do not go swimming in that bloody watch. 10 bar would tell me you can swim in it. Don't go swim with a watch with unscrew down pushers. That's number one. It's thicker than a Snoopy. Right? So it's garbage. Thicker than a Snoopy, 10 bar water resistant, without screw down crown and pusher is suicidal. And what else is wrong with the watch? They made 7 models. Another 7 models nobody wants. You're on about meta certification? Yeah. I'm just trying to read. Jesus, so many comments here. How many comments do I get? It's just loads of bloody comments. Comments. God damn, you sold the Panerai. Yeah, I sold the Panerai. The Panerai is gone. When I make a decision, it's done. I don't mess about. It went to a subscriber, and he loves it. He took it scuba diving. The Longines is thinner, longer power reserve. That's it. I must have missed something. You can still get these if you're clever. You can get them. Nice hair. Jesus, I must be way behind. Somebody said, hope you're well. I don't feel too good. Taking lunch break, and it's between this and the Eddie Higgs show. Okay, cool. Upvote, thank you. Well, there's only got 38 upvotes, so there can't really be 100 in the chat, can there? Thanks. Okay, I'm trying to get... I don't want to skip this. Should I just skip to the end? Let me skip to the end. Okay. Bernie, haven't seen you wear your Daytona lately. You're right, I haven't worn it lately. Buy the Murph. Buy the Cooper instead. I'm listening to Bernie while working. Nice day. Okay, cool. I've caught up. Right. Oisin owns a place in Venice and have a property in London where his daughter stays with the watches, the properties and everything else. I'm still trying to understand why SC would matter to him. Oisin doesn't own any property. He rents. He's moving from one rented apartment to another. Yeah. A property in London, Oisin O'Malley? No. Oisin can't come to England. I don't want to go too much into it, but Oisin's afraid to come to England. He's afraid he'll be arrested at the airport for what he was saying. He's genuinely scared to fly anywhere. That's a fact. I'm telling you that now. What he's been saying on his channel, he would get red flagged going to America. I think the Murph looks like a 19th century dead person's watch. That's very odd. Yeah, well, Paz just put everybody straight. Oisin doesn't own anything. Yeah. But he hasn't said he has. He doesn't say I own all this stuff. So I'm not calling Oisin a liar. I'm just saying that the person in the chat is wrong. Magic City. Always enjoy the Brenny content. Keep it up, Brenny. As long as you keep behaving yourself, Magic. Right. I am gonna get off in 3 minutes. I just wanted to come on here and put the record straight, and hopefully this video won't get attacked like all my other videos and it will still be up. It's not going to get members only, which means Curly can use this video if he wants to have a lazy show. How many watches did you get rid of? Everything's gone. Got rid of a ton of watches, right? So do you like the Yachtmaster Rhodium Dial? I love it, but you've got to be careful with that watch. You can, most Rolex you can sell very easily. That watch, it's hard to sell it. Most grey market dealers will only buy it on, they'll only take it on consignment, or they'll give you a very low price for it. If you damage that bezel in any way, shape or form, you've killed the value of the watch. Only buy that watch secondhand, haggle, and you'll still lose money if you don't keep the watch. My dream would be to have the white gold. No, the rose gold. The rose gold Yachtmaster on Oyster Flex. I'd like that one. You guys don't want to let me go, do you? Right, so we've got... Okay, I'm still not sure about buying it. I might just buy another Longines. Oisin has real problems returning to USA. Wonder why. For what he said on live streams, I would have said that he's on a watch list. I know John, by the way. John, who goes on his channel, and the other night, 2 weeks ago, he built the John Live with a lot of extra stuff on the live that they were going to talk about politics, and they didn't. And then he had to rewrite what they talked about, and they just talked about watches. I think John, if John really works for the FBI or the CIA, that he should stay away from Oisin, because Oisin will only cause John problems. And I know John. John's a really nice guy. Shit, am I supposed to say his real name? He does call him John, doesn't he? Fuck it, I've said it now anyway. Pretty sure this live will stay up. I don't think I've said anything too wrong. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I'm still ill. It's been emotional. I'm going with 93 people in the chat. Does the launching beat the Omega Hydra? Yes, 100%. I have owned 4 or 5 300Ms, and I would never buy a 300M over this. Yeah. One last thing. I've always said that I would buy the 300M with the black bezel and the white dial on the grey market on a bracelet for 3.5 grand. Forget that. I would buy a Longines, Hydra Conquest, Longines. Forget Omega. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good night.